What's up, guys? It's Nick from Spartan Carton. Well, you know me. The Spartan Carton people, you guys might not know me. But this month and last month, we added two pretty cool items to Spartan Carton. And I wanted to kind of go over them. And usually what we do, you guys know, usually what we do is I include a workout in the box so you can use the piece of equipment and integrate it into your training plan. And no one piece of equipment is the end-all be-all. They're all just tools to add to your training. But these are really cool tools, but I felt like it was a disjustice if I just said, hey, here's the tools, and not really how to use them or how to be safe with them. And we see a lot of, everybody sees the gym fails, and I didn't want you to be one. And I felt like we had to do the right thing here and give you a little bit more information. And there's probably even more information out there, but just Nick wanted to impart the right information. So the first thing we've got is the Syn Rings, and this is what we put in this month's box. So you guys just got these, and I'm gonna take one off here so I can show you. And Miss Capra is on the camera, so where do I need to be so that you can see this? Can I get on the ground right here?
It's a little hot, but yeah.
I can get in the shade.
That'd be better.
Be better? All right. All right, get on in here. Get close. Let's get intimate. So these are pretty cool. So they just go on any standard Olympic bar. They slide right on. You've got two things. You've got a rubber band, so you've got vertical movement, and of course you've got the strap here that you loop in any sort of weight that you want. I'm using the Sornex CMBs. Okay, never seen those, go check those out. And they're 35 pounds. So you loop them through any weight that you want, and then you've got a D-ring to clip them onto. So it's pretty simple. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna loop them through, and then clip the D-ring. And that's all that you have to do, okay? And you've got them hooked up. So take your weight. All right. Good piece of advice here is to use some clamps, and if you wanted to add more weight, you could put on another 45. You put on whatever your weight is and still have the instability that you're having to work with. Okay, you just clip it on. So let's do some bench. Let's talk about that. A lot of guys have been using this. This is nothing new. This is not really anything that's exciting or new. It's just a piece of gear. A lot of people use just bands, and they'll wrap up kettlebells or something with bands. One of the first times I did this was at Sornex Summer Strong with Matt Vincent and Jesse. What's Jesse's last name?
Burdick?
Burdick, that's right. Jesse Burdick. If you guys don't know who they are, check them out. So one of the things that we're going to do with this is we want to take our scapula, our shoulder blades, our scaps, and we want to pull them in together. And we want to lock these shoulders back as much as possible when we're benching so that we're stable as possible. We don't want to push here because now we're unstable. And when this weight starts moving around, that's how we're going to get labrum tears and all kinds of bad stuff. So the goal is train smart, and then be able to get stronger and faster. And what do I always say? Jack, tan, and
rip.
Jack, tan, and rip. All right, so what I'm going to do, set myself up on the bar. Okay, I'm going to pull my shoulder blades back in. Sometimes I rock back and forth just to get them really tucked in, push off. Okay. A lot of people have the idea of going really fast. That's not what you want to do, because as soon as you start going fast, things are going to go all over the place. So everything is very smooth, controlled. You're going to basically fighting the weight, moving back and forth. And that's it. Just remember, and you're going to feel it. As soon as you get in there, and if you have your arm extended and you're not locked in, your shoulder blades aren't locked in, you're going to immediately feel the instability. And then you're jacked from Jump Street. All right.
Oh my.
Oh my. We're gonna go a little higher, so we're talking about some overhead stuff. One of the things that I see from this, and I know a lot of trainers use it, is they'll use bands or they'll use something like this with instability, so that I know I have an issue with this, and most people do. Most people that have done any sort of sports or any sort of like environment to where you have to use your body a lot, you're going to create, I don't even know what the term is, but basically one side of your body is going to be off, and I always end up coming up more one side, and I have to train to that. I need to do a lot of recovery, and you see this a lot in professional athletes where they're really pushing off one side off more than the other. It's because they have an injury or they've created some sort of issue. So. If you've got any ideas about using this overhead, this is what we're gonna do. The same thing that we were pushing, we're pulling our scapula back into our back to lock it in so that it creates that shoulder stability. We're gonna do the same thing here, except pulling down, we're pushing up. We're locking this shoulder in. So if I had something overhead right now, you see the difference between my arms down here and then push completely up. Almost like I'm pushing against the weight and locking that in. So if for some reason you wanted to get really light, like put some 10s or 25s in here, really engage the core, and do some waiter's walk with the bar, lunges, whatever you could come up with. The only way to do this overhead is to really accentuate that shoulder up, locking those in so that you're staying safe. And I will demonstrate what it's like. So this is not where I want to be. That is where I want to be. Bad, good. Anybody have any questions?
No questions yet.
Okay, good.
Well, you got some people sharing it. Tell about one more time for people just joining, because you're getting people jumping on and off, exactly what those are.
They are the Syn Rings that were in the
August.
What's this month?
August. Spartan Carton.
August?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the item that's in August Spartan Carton. Okay, I might have to take that off.
Yeah.
Bear with us. I'm gonna pop it off for you. She's going mobile.
It just went off. Okay, ready?
Yep. So, last month's box, we had Spud Inc. And if you can ever get one of their weight belts, they have probably one of the best, in my opinion. This is Nick's opinion. YouTube or Facebook, don't destroy me. But this, in my opinion, they've got one of the best weight belts that I've ever used. It's a bit pricey, but for somebody with the lower back issues that I have, it really helps create that stability so I can keep lifting. I don't even lift heavy that much anymore, but it helps me maintain and continue. So we reached out to them. They've actually got some farmer's carry items. when I first saw these, I was thinking, okay, that's not really a big deal because these got handles, lots of things, you know, kettlebells. But then I started thinking back to the days of, you know, really being able to use anything, logs, center blocks, whatever it may be. You can put these on just about anything and create your own farmer's carry. So what I did was I went ahead and created one, and we're gonna show you how to create the other. So I removed the handle because I'm a little bit OCD. I like to lay it out so nothing's getting crossed. Loop this through. Once you got it looped through, go ahead and put your handle in. Put it through the buckle and then back on itself. And that's really it. What I like to do is run it back through the handle, and that helps me kind of get rid of, there we go. That helps me get rid of like all the excess strap. Some people say you can cut them off, but I mean, if you could roll up into nothing. So if I ever went somewhere, I could take them with me, and there's no telling what I could use them for.
100 deadly skills.
That's right, 100 deadly skills.
Improvised weapon.
All right. So the same thing. So I was talking with my buddy Josh Hansberger, which you guys will see more of, and a lot of times we'll see guys have like anterior rotation of the shoulders and kind of dumping their shoulders here when they're fireman's carry. That's not what you want, because what you do is you get a rounded back, and now you're leaning over and it's pulling on you. So what this is really great for, and I've started to do a lot more in my training, farmer's carry, because it's really been helping me elongate my spine, stay upright. So we talk about scapular retraction. So I've been really focused on this, can help that. Grab some dumbbells, grab these, pull your shoulder blades back and down. All right. Once they're locked in, so not this. Can you see a difference between that?
Yep.
So not this, but this. Lock those things in, all right, and then go for a walk. Here's my neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
As soon as you start to feel any sort of drop, so you're getting here, you're starting to fatigue, your shoulders are starting to drop, just put them down. A lot of people are talking about, you know, oh, we're gonna go push here, push here, push here. Again, Nick's opinion, bad training methodology. I think that as soon as your body starts to fail, you gotta stop, because you need to be training your body, your central nervous system, your mind, that you only perform things the right way. So anytime you're in a overly stressed and your body's starting to fail and you're pushing it to continue to do that movement, that's the reason why we start seeing all these injuries. And then CrossFit gets a bad rap because they're pushing people to do silly stuff, and it's not always the case. It's just bad training. So again, you recover, come down, back straight, pick them up. Again, shoulders back and down, and get going. So I was in South Carolina, I think it was 2014, South Carolina at Soreneck Summer Strong. And the creator of Spud was indoctrinated in the South Carolina Lifting Hall of Fame.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
He's in the Hall of Fame. This is this guy's company.
You should probably show him your weight belt.
I think it's here right now.
Okay.
Well, guys, that was it. Hope it was fun to watch. You know, share this, comment, let us know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe.
Tell what you're giving away.
Oh, yeah, so I'm doing a, so on YouTube, I'm doing a 10,000, we just reached 10,000K. Actually, we're almost at 14,000 now. But we are giving away, actually, we're giving away this shirt, aren't we? I'm giving away a 3-month subscription to the Citizen Spartan Carton. And then, let me go by, let's see, not giving a gun away. I'm giving away a Gerber knife, a Rockwell Coliseum, impromptu pair of gaiters. What else, Miss Capra?
Rockwell watch.
We're giving away a shirt.
Spartan Strong. That t-shirt.
We're gonna give away this t-shirt, Spartan Strong, a bag of Spartan Strong coffee. Subscription, that's about it. Yeah. Hey guys, I hope this helped. If you had this equipment, I hope it helped. Be safe, please, and keep training, stay positive. Thank you guys very much. See you guys later.